Good morning, everyone. T-Speaker 222 XRP Future Millionaire with the sidebound on XLM. Breaking news, breaking news. First, I am not a financial advisor. Should you take my advice? No. Should you take a financial advisor's nice? No, yada, 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 shamalala, blah, 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 and here we go. So, in my opinion, right now, we're forming a double bottom, and that's very important. Generally, when you end, right before you start a major run-up, you double bottom. And I think we double bottomed here because it is pretty parallel. So if this is true, we'll finish off this inverted head and shoulders. And then it might not look exactly like that because that looks like a tooth. But you got the inversion. God damn pen. The inversion. We'll come back down. Double top. You know, we'll come back down pretty close to where we were at. You can just look at past history right there, but I'm saying that this is huge. We want to double bottom and then work from there because you bottom out, you get some quick sellers, you know, and then you get some people to buy in and then they sell back out right when it gets to 154. That's just big money. And then we come back down, double bottom, and if we can bounce off of this, this could be the start of something special. Like Dogecoin is going off the fucking charts. I had to take it off my trading view because it's fucking it up. But someone, somewhere, is going to get so fucked on Dogecoin if they weren't in it and just chilling and, you know, doing what they got to do. It's at 40 fucking cents right now again. It's crazy. They might just pump it up to $1. But I'm telling you, it's forming a inverted head and shoulders on the 1 minute. And that usually signifies we could be retesting. You know, someone's going to get fucked. If you would have bought in at 13 cents, we're at a different story. But, I mean, that's a pretty clear head and shoulders right there. But it's causing everybody to sell out of everything. Like, you know how it is. The FOMO is real. You know, we got little glimpses right here. You know, that we were inverted. And we stayed inverted. But now we've switched. I don't know, but when it's pumping like this, you know, just because it shows a head and shoulders, that doesn't, you know, it doesn't necessarily mean anything. But somewhere, someone's going to buy in and they're going to lose all of their shit they're trading on. I know what you're thinking. Hey, I could just transfer my XRP over. Well, look at your shares very closely, and if it doesn't go right, and let's face it, the spread right now, I was going to take a gamble at 36 cents because I seen it bottom down, and then it was going to come back up to the top of the, you know, the 40, 41 cents, but it wanted me to pay 39.5 cents, so it would have had to go, you know, then when you sell it, there's a huge spread, so you better make sure you're making 5%, at least. So, again, guys, I think we're at a double bottom, a double inverted double bottom, because we inverted both times, from about the same dropping point. And I remember for a while I told you there was nothing from here to here. This whole area, there's no trading. It just goes right from 144. And this pretty much proves what I was saying. The best part is this was technically kind of inverted on both sides when it came down. So I'm telling you, this is ultra bullish. A lot of people are going to get out of the position today right before the big blast off. Like, will this make you feel better? Sunny days are ahead. Put on a happy face. I have glasses, so put on some glasses. I do have a nose. Hell will draw you feet and arms because we're gonna be cashing out. Whoosh, whoosh. Does that make you feel better? Because I'm telling you, I think we hit a double bottom right here. It was so important for me to come on. A double bottom with inversion all the way. Doesn't get any better than that. I mean, somebody who loves the charts. There's things jumping off the charts right now that indicate that we're about to, we could have a 100% move. I'm serious. This weekend could be fucking huge. Going into it. I think this weekend will be over $2. And then there's a very strong possibility by come Tuesday, Wednesday, this could be looking at a $3 XRP. Like, these opportunities will not come around a lot. They only usually come around right before another massive move up. And this is the exact thing to expect. When we hit all-time highs, I'm going to tell you right now what we're going to do. We are going to hold, but the moment we see a crash coming, because there's a lot of bag holders at around that 385 level, 350 level. The first time we push the 350, we're probably going to come all the way back down to about 250. So we're going to have to be very careful. And if we cash out at the right time, we're going to be able to significantly advance our stack. Normally, I would say buy back, buy a bunch when it's cheaper. But at that point, we're going to have a lot of money that we've made, and we're not going to be wanting to throw our own cash in there anymore. That's just how this game works. So we're going to have to find a spot where it comes down, where we're going to have a good, we'll have a nice 30, 40% retracement, and then you can get 30 or 40% more, when you buy it back. And I'm going to try to stay on top of that. And then when that point comes, I will be releasing videos every couple hours. Or I'll probably just do a live stream when we're in the midst of the top point, and then when we're watching it come back down, we'll universally say, all right, this is the time, or I'll tell you, and it's going to be the time that I just think, and then we're going to watch a massive retrace, and we're not going to try to hit the bottom. When you do something like that, we're going to wait for it to go down about 15, 20%. Then we're going to buy it all back and save about 25% of the money that we had in before, or 30%. So 70% of your stack. You buy back the original shares you had. Save the rest of the money on the sidelines, so we can see how far back down it traces. And then at every 10 cent level or 15 cent level, you buy another percentage. It's time proven, it's time proven and tested. If you want to advance your stack, if you got money chilling in the bank and you don't care about a retracement, well, then you just got to double down probably. Well, not double down, because you're going to have so much fucking money. But there are ways for us to increase our stack without a lot of money. And when you've gotten in at 43 cents and it rises to, you got to understand what the 350 level means. Just like I told you, that $1.78 level was huge resistance. You could have done it at a smaller scale. So could I have, selling out at the 185, 190, knowing that we were going to touch back down here at some point before the move. I didn't necessarily know it was going to be 144, but I kept that warning. Every time I showed the 166, I would always say, if we break 166, bearish, bullish. I don't even know how much more I could have been saying it yesterday. And I said, if we break down, we come down here, and that's ultimate support. And the people that said we were going farther don't know how to chart. I proved it again today that they don't know what the fuck they're talking about. So if you watch them, you would have cost yourself a shitload of money, because you're not buying these dips, because they're saying it's going down to $1. I'm willing to bet a lot of this. Not only is the shaking of hands, trying to shake us out, but with Dogecoin fucking going on that tear, I guarantee you 50% of XRP got cashed out by the norms. And yeah, the problem with that is, guys, even if Dogecoin, if you would have bought it now today and you're FOMOing at 30, 35 cents, it's a lot different than getting in at fucking 20 cents, 15 cents. You got some room to breathe. Even if it comes down, you'll be able to get your XRP back. Let's say you get in right now. God only knows where it's at now. It'll be $8 by now. And trust me, I'm tempted just like you guys. I'm human. But you got to remember, you don't want to throw yourself out of your position. Like, we seen it at 42 cents or whatever just like 2 seconds ago. But I'm telling you, I seen a head and shoulders forming on the 1 minute. Could quickly come out and invert it, which it's trying to do. That is a very dangerous game. A few people messaged me and told me they took 10K out of XRP at like 40 cents. Some of my friends, I'm like, are you kidding me right now? You guys have like 10,000 shares of XRP and you're going to risk 7,000 of them for Doge right here? And they're dead serious, and they're down from 40. Well, I mean, they bought it when it was 40 cents on the charts, roughly 39.8. And they had a spread. They bought it right around here before it made this nut. They bought it right here, my friends. Some of them in this area. And they said, oh, well, if it goes up, to 50 cents, we buy so much more. And I said, hey, yeah, that's fine, but it's going to cost you a shitload of money to transfer both ways. Probably cost them $600 or $800. Their spread, it was 38 or 39 cents. They had to pay almost 43. Yeah, they got a quick run up from 38 to 45. They look like geniuses, but their spread didn't allow them to make any money. And like I said, everybody's going to cash out of this soon and go back into the other ones. And when they do, I'm telling you, look at this area, 28 to 30. That's where this is going to end up. Once this this little, spike ends. Because we're on that's a dangerous game, guys. So if you're playing it, yeah, the money's tempting. The quick money's tempting. A quick double up and then double it into your shares. But look at it the other way. What if you end up at one of these assholes who buys it at the top and then 25 minutes later you're down 30%? If you know about it and you're looking to hold and you know what's coming at the end of the tunnel, well, then that's different. But if you're just one of us assholes, that are doing this, but have no idea that what Dogecoin is, because Dogecoin at this point in time is a joke. But there's a lot more utility than people want to say. Back in the day, it was just a meme coin. Now, with Elon Musk and Jeff Bezos and some of these other guys talking about it, gives it a little bit of a possible utility purpose. I think when Elon Musk talks, he's talking code for XRP, because if you translate some of his into the gematria, I'm not going to get into it, but I do know gematria. There's just a few of them, like when Doge, was going way up when it hit that 15 cents a little while back. He puts out a few things and then says randomly, just types out just wow. And it was out of context. A few days later, Doge had already gone down, reset. And he just wow out of everyone. Everybody's like, what does this mean, just wow? Well, if you put it in gematria, it says buy XRP. That's the honest truth. You guys can go look it up. You got to look at the Judeo and English conversion, so if you're doing it. But he also said encoded, if you actually type it in, $1,000 worth of XRP. Buy 1,000 XRP. I don't know if you meant $1,000 or 1,000 XRP, but that, if you decoded it, I'm sure there's some asshole on Facebook or YouTube doing it. They're telling you plain as day. He even said you need an illegal to legal, transfer in this next stage with digital currency. And let's face it, guys, Ripple XRP is that illegal to legal connection. So again, guys, just be patient. Again, forming another inverted head and shoulders on the way down, like I already said. So typically we would come, something like that. But we're trying to make a massive bounce back up to 166 off of this, so that we can make a massive bounce to 187. So that only way we can get up to $2 is if 187 here. Only way we can get up to $2 is if this area right in here, this has to be support. So 187 has to be support. If you don't see 187 as support, we can't get to $2. This double bottom, though, in my opinion, is it's huge, because it's identical. It did the identical drop. And normally with the double bottom, you're going to get that. And normally when you bottom out, like we did the low support, you're going to get a quick bounce back up, and then you're going to get a quick sell-off, because you got some assholes that are like, all right, I better get out of here. I made 10%. Not knowing that they're about to miss 100, 200, 500% gain. God only knows. I'm telling you, that Dogecoin, you think if that's... Wait until this money comes into XRP. What Dogecoin did, we're not going to go from 0.2... Well, you know what? Look at Doge. It went from 0.2 of a cent, not 5, 6, 7 months ago. And it went all the way up to where it's at now. It's literally 5,000x your money right now. And the sad part is, I kick myself all the time, because I'd have about 100 grand in Dogecoin right now. I had $2,000 in Dogecoin, and I had it at 0.0028 or 0.00. But then I sold it when it made a jump. I made like 300-400%. And then it came crashing down like it always does. But then around Easter time, it was at about 4 or 5. It was 4 or 5 cents. It jumped up to. Or no, not Easter. Thanksgiving. It was about to make a move up. It didn't. It went up to like 2 cents. Came back down, and I bought it at like 1 cent maybe. So I had a 40x my money right now. So I'm telling you, we can make these bad decisions. And it wasn't a bad decision at the time. There is no purpose for Doge. But with all the talk that was going on, I kept saying I should just fucking hold this in here and forget the rest of my trading. Just whatever. That 2,000 should have just been gone. You know, and I had like 100,000 Dogecoin is my point. 115,000 Dogecoin. You know. So, 65,000 if we want to be real. So, that would have been something right now, watching this go up. But then who knows? Where are you going to buy? Where are you going to sell? That's why you need to know what you're looking at. With Doge, there was nothing you could look up besides a possible Elon Musk tweet or Jeff Bezos or somebody who was rich. But we should have all known something was going to come like this once the Dallas Mavericks said that they had put some of their players' money into Dogecoin. So we should have known there was a pump coming. I mean, I even said when it was at 13 cents, that's why it's like we can look back and be all mad that we didn't get the 200%. But, I mean, we just got 4x on, or well, what are we at? About 3.5x on XRP right now. So, yeah, you can always kick yourself. And the only reason I talk like this is because there's those FOMO moments. And I know all of you are thinking, oh, man, what if I would have just took my XRP at $1.75 last night, put it in Doge at fucking 23 cents, cashed out of Doge at 40, and bought back into XRP at $1.50, I'd have like 3,000 more shares. Yeah, you would have won this time. But I promise you, in the long-term scheme of things, the grand scheme of things, you just might have sold yourself out of some XRP that you can't afford to get back, because Dogecoin, even at this point, if I wanted to buy 7,000 Dogecoin or 10,000 Dogecoin, I can do it for $4,000 right now. So I like to do it on the same level as what I own. So to get 7,300 Dogecoin, we'll just say it's at 0.42 for argument's sake. So it cost me $3,000, right? Hear me out. 7,300 XRP would cost me over $11,000. So when you're trying to think of where to go quick, if you got some money lying around, instead of cashing out of your position, I suggest you would throw it in there if you're going to try to ride it. And then if it goes south, instead of just, withdrawing it, you just toss the extras in XRP and you're happy because you have more XRP. If it works out, you can just take your money back and then toss extras into XRP. But there is no guarantee it's going to work out, guys. So we need to stay level-headed. We need to understand what the levels mean. Even now, if you want to get in Dogecoin, you could buy 10,000 of them for $4,000. And if you think it's going to go up, whatever. And just let it try to ride to $1 and you can make a quick $6,000. But don't take your XRP. Why would you have waited all this time on XRP if you're just going to throw it into Dogecoin? This is not a sell time with XRP. Look at Doge. Since I've been on, I told you we're at a double top. You guys ever wonder if I know what I'm talking about? I told you that run was ending right there. And then if the volume comes back in, whatever. But whoever bought in at 44 cents, like I said, they just went from 44 fucking cents to 35 cents in like 10 minutes, 15 minutes. It's fucking crazy. Were you willing? So, granted, guys, we just said. So, let's say you took 2,000 of your XRP. Sold it at $1, you're like, oh my God, it's fucking falling off the map. So, I know, because I was tempted with the same. So, let's just say we took half and said, all right, so 3,700 XRP. So that would cost $5,550. We throw that $5,550, whoops, times point, and it was at, let's just say we bought in at 40 cents. We were starting to FOMO. We're like, oh my God, it's over 40. Well, then you got spot charged to 42. So we're just going to say 41 to be nice. So that's $2,200. Or that's, wait a minute. What the fuck? Is that all you get? Yeah, okay. So that's $2,200. So let's say now you're $5,550. So you could get, what did it say? This is why I was doing it. You could get 2,275 Doge at 41 cents. Well, if it goes to 35, you've only got 1,942. So now 1,942 times 0.35. Wait a minute, not that much. 5,500. What the fuck am I talking about? But anyhow, So $5,500. So that would give you 2,200. What was it? God, these stupid calls. 95 times. We're just going to say we have 2,295 shares we got out of it. So at 0.41. Yeah, see, I'm a moron. I don't know what I'm doing. There we go. So we have 5,500 shares, we'll just say, at 41 cents. Well, if it goes down to 35 cents, you know, look at the difference. If you were being a wise guy and you're like, I'm going to take 10,000, you know, $10,000 times 0.41. So there's $4,100 or 41,000 shares you would have at $10,000. So 41,000 shares times 0.41. Oh no, we don't have 41,000. Say 31 then? I'm just trying to prove a point here, guys. So 31,000 shares you take away from XRP. Or you take your XRP money and you turn it into 31,000 shares of Doge. Yeah, it's great if it does one of these. Holy crap, I just made $4,000. Or, you know, wow, what a smart move. I just made $3,000 to throw into XRP. Well, what about this scenario? You went from $12,710 to $10,859. $10,859 times or divided by 1 point. What is it at? Right? We'll just say 50. So now you can get 7,239 shares instead of with your 12,800. You could have got 8,000. You cost yourself 1,300 XRP shares in a matter of, I know that was long, but you've cost yourself, and now look at it. I told you we're on a head and shoulders. So if you guys think I can only chart with XRP, I know what I'm talking about. Now all this dead money, do you think it's any coincidence that we're on a dual pattern inverted head and shoulders where we hit both double bottoms at the exact same point? This happened for a reason. Doge is crashing at the same time for a reason. People are going to start pulling their money out. Well, like I said, you tried to get tricky there and buy at 38 even, 35. You might as well just kiss, 25, 30% of your stack away right now on that move. And you better pray to God that this is in fact a rocket ship forming for Dogecoin. And we're just going to, otherwise it's bye-bye XRP. That's how quick it can happen, guys. And this is how they suck you in. Make no mistake about it. Once the media started talking about it this morning, if you weren't in it when that pump started just now, it very well could be the last part of this pump for a few days, few weeks, or it could just keep going to $1. But right now, I guarantee if you put it in, you sold it. You sold it and you came limping back to XRP. And I know there's a few of you guys out there because we were talking about it this morning. You said you were going to do it. So that is the gamble right there. Like I told you a couple days ago, at 13 cents, it's one thing because we're in a retrace. But at 41 cents, 42 cents, at a certain point, they're all going to take their money back. And it's buy level. And then you got people that are leveraged on it and all this other bullshit. And it very well could go to $1 because it got listed on a major exchange, Coinbase. But you better be damn fucking sure because right now you just cost yourself, like I said, a lot of XRP. Instead of just, hey, I want to gamble and buy all this. Well, if you want to gamble, fucking take it out of your bank account. Unless you know before this pump started. So again, guys, I'm T-Speak222 XRP Future Millionaire with the sidebound on XLM. Just showing you some shit that can go wrong when you try to dabble and get away from your position. And it's happened to me in the past where I've had a very secure position, tried to dibble and dabble to try to add to my position, and try to be smooth and suave, and it bit me in the ass, and I ended up with about 30% less on my position. I ended up 3Xing, but costing myself one of the X's. It would have 4X, but I only got 3X because I was a moron. So, and it's happened to all of us. So anyhow, guys, this is buy area. This is buy zone. Anywhere under 166 is buy right now. 166 down is all buy. So load up, feel free, but I'm telling you, we're at this double bottom, and I promise you, You're going to come back here shortly, maybe not today, but over the weekend, and you're going to say, holy fuck, we should have listened to you, so don't let it happen. I am not the other YouTube douche. And hit that fucking like button.